Hey guys, welcome to a new episode of WDWS-Pod podcast with Dayton, which is I. This is where we're gonna cry, vent, and maybe even get a little laughing. Let's get it. It's another beautiful day in Hawaii. As always, the storm has passed. We just dealt with our third round of the storm. Oh, woo! It was rough. It was rough. I played in the rain. Very glad I did. I got very sick. I think I'm very sick right now. So during the episode, you're gonna hear me sniffling and coughing a lot, and I'm sorry in advance. I have came to a decision that I think I'm gonna make every episode every other week instead of every week. I don't think I can give my full potential during the episodes if I do weekly episodes. So I think I'm gonna do every other Wednesday episode. And I'm sorry, but at the end of the day, I can do what I want. Okay, I'm gonna get right into the episode. I just got out of a serious, I just got out of a serious talking stage, or some might say a situationship. This situation, this talking stage taught me a lot. I felt like I discovered a new thing about myself. So basically, this person was perfect. Oh my gosh, guys. This person was legitimately the most perfect, everything I've wished for, everything I've yearned for, everything that I've always wanted. But I said no. And when I say perfect, like, I prayed for this type of thing. I got to experience things that I've always wanted. But with this one, I got reassurance, I got communication, I got so much. And I still said no. And the crazy thing is, I felt like I could see a future with this person. I saw something with this person. I saw so much with this person. And I just denied it. My brain, my heart denied it. When I ended this talking stage with this situation, I stated, I was like, I think I won't be able to get things from you that I want, and you won't get things from me that you want. I think we are on two different paths who have ended up at an intersection. We weren't supposed to walk together. We just crossed paths. And it really got me thinking, why did I do that? Why did I end this perfect thing? I was explaining this to my friend, and my friend was like, have you considered that you're an avoidant? Because I said something, and I was like, I think I enjoy the chase more than I enjoy the gift, more than I enjoy the present, the prize. Because I'm going to be so honest, I noticed that when I want something, it feels so good. I'm chasing after it, I'm yearning after it, I'm listening to music, trying to think of it. But then when I finally have it in the palm of my hands, when I finally have it, I want to let go of it. I don't want it no more. It's not fun anymore. It's not. I don't know what the word is. Like, the fun is not the word, but it's not. You get what I'm saying, though. You get it. You get it. But I was doing some research about why is this? Why did I do that? And one of the things that came up was I'm an avoidant. And I was like, holy shit. Holy shit. I'm an avoidant. And it usually comes from your upbringing and how you were raised, how you grew up, and all the trauma I endured affected how I perceive love. And it's so sad because I fear I will never be able to love properly or show love properly just because of the way I grew up. And I'm not gonna cry right now. I'm just out of breath because of my nose is stuffed. But it's just very disappointing and very scary. Cause that's the one main thing I've always wanted to do, and it was to love, to be able to love. And I don't even know if I'm loving right, if I'm loving others right, my friends right, if I'm even showing the right kind of thing. And it's scary to think about, right? It's very scary to think about. And I feel so bad for the people that I do end up dating or I'm talking to, cuz I just end it. I end everything. I may complain how much I'm single and how much I just never am able to settle down and to commit, but it's mostly because I'm doing it to myself. And I'm self sabotaging myself. I just want to be able to love right. I just want to be able to show love right, but I don't know. But yeah, not to start the episode very sad. You know, I'm gonna keep the beginning short. I'm gonna keep this intro short, and let's get into the first segment of the day, which is Hat of Truth. Okay, in this segment, I pick out of a hat of the Word Away Stay podcast hat, and if you want one, let me know. But I'm gonna pick 3 random questions, and I'll be giving the best wise answer that I can. What is wrong with settling with someone just because I'm scared I won't be able to find someone else? Whoa. So the person that asked this question is in my age, so 18, 19, 20. So my answer to this is gonna be around. Well, it's gonna apply to everyone if you. Okay, you get what I'm saying. When you're young and while you're young, you have this quiet pressure whispering to you, telling you, "Oh, you have to settle down now, or you won't find anyone else. Oh, this is gonna be your only chance." It almost convinces us that love is scarce, and you have to grab onto it before it disappears, because there's gonna be no more of it. The honest truth is, when you're my age and when you're like a younger age, you can be any age to be honest. You don't have to find love right then and there. You don't have to rush it. You don't have to push for it. You don't need to settle down just because you're scared that there won't be anything else. I definitely promise you. I fucking promise you there is going to be someone for you and there is someone for everyone. The foundation of love shouldn't be fear. It never has been and never will be. You hear me? Real love, it doesn't come from panic. It doesn't come from rushing. It comes from growth, from understanding yourself, and from knowing what you deserve and refusing to accept anything less. When we're young, our job isn't to lock down with someone permanently out of fear. Our job right now is to explore, to outgrow people who don't serve us and outgrow situations that do not define who we are right now. And I'm going to say this. You are allowed to wait. You are allowed to say, wait, this isn't enough for me. And you are allowed to walk away from something that feels comfortable, but you know deep in your heart it is not right for you. But most important, you are allowed to believe that there is something waiting for you out there, that there is something better for you out there. Not because you're entitled, but because you're growing, you're changing, you're learning new things. You're becoming a new person every single day. Love should meet you where you are. Love shouldn't trap you where you're afraid to leave. So my whole point is, don't settle just because you're scared. Don't choose someone just to avoid being alone. So yeah, choose yourself first and build a life that feels full on its own. Anyways, next question. What do you think it means to forgive yourself, and how does it lead to growth? Wow. To forgive yourself is basically to understand that you cannot change things that has already been done, but you can learn to accept it. The growth that comes from it is from recognizing your mistakes, learning from them and allowing it to guide you to a better light, to be a better person. And yeah, that's basically it. Next question. That was a short one. What trait do you have that you wish others would also pursue? I wish others had collectivism. Because why did we normalize individualism so much? As kids, we're told to mind our own business. We're told to be self-sufficient, self-focused. We learn to prioritize ourselves more than other people. And we learn to put ourselves above other people. The way we're living right now, it doesn't feel right. The way we're living right now is wrong. Because why and when did we get so comfortable ignoring each other? Why did this nonchalant epidemic begin? We are not meant to live this disconnected, this distant life, and only reaching out when it benefits us. And what happened to showing up for someone, showing up for others when it's inconvenient for you? And I'm not saying all the time when it's inconvenient. I'm saying if you want a fucking village, you have to be a fucking villager. I'm gonna say it again. If you want a fucking village, you have to be a fucking villager. Wanting less individualism and less nonchalantness isn't about losing yourself. It's about acknowledging that there is other people that exist, that other people's emotions exist, that other people feel, yeah. And I get it. I get it. Maybe ignoring others was a way to protect ourselves and our sanity. Maybe we just got overwhelmed. But that's what I'm saying. Like, you have to put yourself in uncomfortable positions to be able to have this village, to be able to maintain a good lifestyle with your friends. Excuse me. But yeah. Collectivism. I wish people had collectivism. I wish people were chalant. Yeah. Anyways, end of that segment. Thank you for watching Hat of Truth. Anyways, I created a new segment, and I don't know the name of it, but I think in the editing I will find out. So, here we go. So, I just wanted to make a quick shout out to one of my nephews. His name is Ezekiel. He's a very sweet boy. I believe he is 2 or 3. He's gonna be an older brother to triplets. Isn't that crazy? He is so sweet. I give applause. I give what is the word? But I give appraisal. I give a praise to my sister and my brother-in-law. They created such the sweetest kid ever. The sweetest boy. He says please. He says thank you. He says no thank you. He says I don't like that. That's his thing. See, he's gonna be something big. I was eating dinner with him the other day, and I looked at him and I said, Ezekiel, you're gonna be big in this world. You're gonna be important. You're gonna do a lot. The mannerisms with this kid, he knows what's up. He knows. I really believe in him. I believe in all my nephews and nieces if you're watching. But I believe I love them. Anyways, that's the new segment. Just giving a shout out for the day. Anyways, that's the end of the episode. Thank you for watching Word Away Stay podcast with Dayton, which is I. I hope today you learned a thing or two. I hope today steered you in a certain direction. You can find me on social media at Word Away Stay. And remember, it's always a beautiful day in Hawaii.